We are back now to look at the full forecast, and we got to keep an eye on what's happening weather-wise as we head through this evening, because we have chances of storms, and then we're certainly not done with it after today.
No, absolutely not. Multiple days here in a row of storm chances and a severe weather threat as well. Tomorrow, storms look much more likely tomorrow. I don't think the cap will be an issue, and because storms are likely tomorrow, that'll increase the severe weather threat, just because the fact that there's a better chance of storms being out there. Then we'll do it all over again on Thursday, and even could have a couple storms around on Saturday that would carry a severe weather threat. But before all that happens, we got storms out there this evening to talk about. But there you go. It's a 3 on a scale of 5 for tomorrow, a 2 on a scale of 5 for severe weather threat on Thursday, and already a 2 on a scale of 5 for Saturday. Let's just take it one day at a time, and maybe just 1 hour at a time. And what's going on at this hour is DFW is dry, but we've seen a handful of thunderstorms kind of moving across the area. None of this activity is severe, and not expecting really any of this activity to become severe either. This is not the stuff that has broken the cap and that is, robust thunderstorm development. This is stuff that's actually kind of formed around or on top of the cap, and that's why it's really been hard to maintain intensity or really even intensify even more. But there's also some heavy rain, maybe even a little small hail if you find yourself underneath one of these thunderstorms. Definitely wets the roadways briefly and kind of interrupts your evening commute. But the dry line's still back to the west. That's what could trigger the cap to break in some thunderstorms a little bit later on this afternoon into the evening hours. Basically between now and about 7 o'clock. Not impossible for a thunderstorm or 2 or 3 to form along the dry line. Of course, if the cap holds, we'll be storm-free this evening and into tonight. The only thing that'll be out there is just those showers and storms I showed you earlier, which I'm not overly concerned with those. But if the cap breaks, any of these thunderstorms that form between now and about 7 could easily become severe with a threat for some large hail and some of those damaging winds as well. But as that activity moves east and the sun sets, it kind of starts to fizzle out. We get some sinking air later this evening and into tonight, and your storms basically just go away overnight tonight, and we're dry to start the day tomorrow. But we won't stay dry tomorrow all day long. So in the meantime tonight, basically through about 11 o'clock, that's your storm window. But if nothing is really formed by about 7, I think chances for thunderstorms pretty low the remainder of the evening. Basically between about now and 7 o'clock, kind of the window for that cap to break. 2 on a scale of 5 there for severe weather the remainder of the evening. Here's what happens tomorrow, though. The morning starts off with some thunderstorms closer to the Red River. And then we get development during the day across the rest of North Texas. There's noon, there's 3 o'clock, and basically any of these storms that are out there tomorrow have the potential of being severe. My main concerns tomorrow, hail and wind, but the tornado threat tomorrow, not completely zero. It's on the lower side than the hail and wind threat, but it's not zero tomorrow. It's May in North Texas. It's just something we got to monitor this time of the year. There's 7 o'clock tomorrow evening, and then as we head into tomorrow night, things quiet down, but basically we're going to do it all over again as we head through the day on Thursday. So it's a 3 on a scale of 5 for severe weather threat for almost all of North Texas tomorrow. Golf ball size hail, or maybe even some isolated instances of hail larger than that. Damaging winds up to 60 miles an hour, and isolated tornado threat. So I'm not guaranteeing severe weather for everybody. I think storm chances are higher tomorrow, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're guaranteed to see golf ball size hail or a tornado or anything like that. It's just, remember, the potential is there with any severe storms during the day tomorrow. And then, as I said, we'll do it all over again on Thursday. Right now it's a 2 on a scale of 5. We kind of need to get through tomorrow and figure out what the atmosphere looks like heading into Thursday. We'll fine-tune the severe weather threat, the timing, and the coverage as we head closer to Thursday. Then the heat cranks up. Look at this for your upcoming Memorial Day weekend. 93 Friday, 94 Saturday, 96 on Sunday, and 94 for your actual Memorial Day. Every single one of those days will feature a heat index at or above 100 degrees. Tonight, though, isolated thunderstorms, if they're out there, and they will come to a close as we head through the late night hours. We're dry to start tomorrow with a low of 75. And the thunderstorms likely during the day tomorrow, 70% coverage, and some of them could be severe. It's a 60% coverage Thursday, 10% coverage Friday, 20% coverage Saturday. We'd also watch Saturday if we can get some storms to pop up. Some of those could be severe as well. 10% coverage Sunday and Monday. So most of your Memorial Day weekend will be dry, but we'll have to watch out for a few thunderstorms here or there. Then we do cool off a little bit. It looks like after Memorial Day with temperatures back in the 80s for highs, but storm chances, I just can't get rid of them between now and basically the end of the month or even to start June.